Hello, the Voxels user interface has been heavily modified since I last recorded the Voxel tutorial videos, and one feature has been added. So in this short video, I'm going to show you what's new. Let's begin with the terrain window. First of all, it is now documented in-game through a PDF that can be displayed by clicking this help button here. The PDF is of course also available online if you want to download it. As a reminder, the homepage contains a link to the online documentation here. So the new terrain window is now made of a default interface and an advanced one that you can show or hide by clicking this button here. The default UI has been designed to be as friendly as possible so we can create and modify terrains quickly and easily. We can recognize here the list of the terrains saved by the user, the very basic properties of the terrain, namely its name and seed, the list of one-click presets, which contains fully ready-to-use terrains which can be good starting points for your own experimentation, the apply and emergency stop buttons, the number of remaining tasks, and finally, three panels to choose the three main properties of a terrain in YAG: the shape, the textures, and the foliage. I also put some apply buttons everywhere so you can't miss them now. The shape panel is new, and hence it has not been explained in the previous tutorial series. It allows us to choose a pre-configured shape for our terrain. So the shape, textures, and foliage can now be chosen completely independently one from each other. This makes terrain creation fast and easy, even if you're not interested in understanding the more advanced options. Then we have the advanced UI. No new features here, it's just a simple visual reorganization, and it works exactly as explained in the previous Voxel tutorial videos. Basically, I try to make the panels easier to read by spacing things a bit more. The fields are reorganized in a more logical way to give a more natural visual flow to the panels, hopefully. And I gave a larger size to the main elements to make them stand out visually. That said, very quickly, we have two panels here. One for the edit mode, where you'll find the tools to sculpt and paint the terrain manually, and one for the advanced panels for shape, textures, and foliage, where you can fine-tune everything and play with the whole set of available parameters. Again, I'm not going to explain anything here. It works exactly the same as explained in the previous Voxel tutorial videos. Before ending this video though, let me just show you very quickly how easy it is now to create a terrain. So let's start with a shape. For example, the hilly plains here. Then we can choose a different texture. For example, that one. And finally add some foliage. And you can see here the number of remaining tasks at work. We can then try a different shape, for example, that one. And I'm going to change the angle of the camera here. Then maybe modify some advanced parameters. For example, let us add a strong perturbation to the terrain. And you can see we get a completely different feeling here. We can try a different season. Let's go with the winter forest here. And finally, we can change the ground accordingly by adding some snow, for example. Okay, and we can now enjoy our creation. So as you can see, a perturbation of 100 is a bit extreme, but hopefully you get the point. All right, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching and hopefully see you in the next. Bye.